If ever there was a watch to demonstrate to you that green and gold works together, it's the watch that I'm going to show you in today's video. I've actually got a couple of watches to show you. One of them took my breath away the first time I saw it. The other one is also gorgeous, but green and gold works. And I find this particular example one of the best examples I've seen. Now, are you familiar with Tic Tac? And I'm not talking about those little sweets. I'm talking about the fashion watch and sunglasses retailer in Japan. A little while ago, that retailer celebrated its 35th anniversary, and to help celebrate that milestone, Seiko released a watch. The Seiko Tic Tac, there's a couple actually, the SZSB006 and 007. And when this watch was launched, I was very, very close to picking one up because I think it's a gorgeous looking watch. And it's a Seiko. I am a Seiko fan. It's a JDM Seiko as well. Now, those two watches were essentially an extension to the Alpinist range. And the watches that I'm going to be showing you in today's video have a slight resemblance. Some people have been referring to these as Tic Tac homages. I think they have taken inspiration from the Seiko Tic Tac. But you could argue these are those sort of homage watches that are really quite loosely based on another watch because, well, when you see them side by side, there are actually quite a few differences. Regardless, these are cracking looking watches, and when I first saw them, I did a little double take. I saw them on the zezimewatch.com website and reached out to them immediately to see if they'd be interested in sending me one to review. And it was only after that I then discovered they're also available on AliExpress. What you get from the website isn't identical to what you get from AliExpress if you order these watches. The packaging is much better if you order these watches through the .com website, and you automatically get the stainless steel bracelet and the leather strap. On AliExpress, I think they're available with either just the leather strap or the bracelet and the leather strap, and the packaging isn't as nice. So the prices do vary between the two platforms, but there's a good reason for that. But essentially, the watch that you'll be getting from either platform is the same, and there's a few color options available. I chose to take a look at the all silver version with black highlights or lowlights, I guess you could argue, and of course the green and gold version. Now, I'm not normally a fan of gold on watches, but when it's done like this, it works and I love it. I wouldn't want to see any more gold on this watch. I wouldn't want to see any gold on the bracelet or the clasp, but the bezel and the crown, and of course the gold accents on the dial, I think that's about right. And the dial is gorgeous. It's a fading dial. The silver version has a vertically brushed dial, so it is quite different. And I also like that example because of the black accents on the dial. But for me personally, my favourite is the green and gold version. It's gorgeous, and the specifications are decent as well. Epson YN55A movement, you'll find that movement inside of Orient watches. Sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, screw down case back, screw down crown, solid links, solid end links, screw pins, milled clasp, you know, all the good stuff. Double-ended quick release spring bars as well. The extra strap is very, very nice. They feel like good quality leather straps. The build quality is impressive as well. The dial's super clean and crisp. Steel finishing is good. The polishing is nice. The brushing is consistent. The bracelet feels like a quality bracelet. The end link fit is good. The clasp works well. The branding is interesting. Zezime. I think it works. It certainly wouldn't put me off buying this watch. It certainly doesn't put me off wearing it. I'm still trying to figure out how I've never noticed these watches on AliExpress. I have to show you the bezel as well. They're not flat bezels. They are rounded bezels, but they're not protruding bezels. They're sort of concave. We've seen these bezels before, but they're not that common, and yeah, it works on this watch. And I think the bracelet design works as well. Beads of rice bracelet, the outer links brushed, the center links polished, again, very nicely finished. I'm actually sat here trying to find weaknesses, and the crown is perhaps a touch large. It's quite different to the crown on the Seiko Tic Tac, and there's no crown guards as well. a touch oversized maybe. The ends of the lugs are fractionally too sharp, I think. Some people will liken this to San Martin watches. I've never really held a San Martin and been concerned about any sharp edges. I know they are super crisp. And I think this is very much the same. The ends of the lugs are just very crisply finished. I certainly don't think it's going to do you any damage. But if you do have any concerns, perhaps grab an emery board, bit of sandpaper and just rub it over the end. I personally like the finishing of my watches to be super crisp. I don't like them to be dangerous or mistaken for weapons, but I don't think I've ever come across a watch with edges that are that sharp. I'm actually quite mesmerised by it. I'm sat here filming this now and I just keep staring at it. I feel a bit bad for the other one, it's sort of left out. Yep, I'm impressed by these, you can probably tell. Cracking looking watches, great specifications. I like the fact that you've got different options in terms of where to buy them, and if you want to spend a little bit less and not get the bracelet, you can. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else this brand has to offer, and yeah, this green and gold one in particular, just gorgeous. I keep saying it, gorgeous. Right, if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments section. You can always hit me up, oldmantimegary@gmail.com. Links in the video description. They will, well, some of them will be affiliate links. The ones to AliExpress, of course. The ones to the website, just standard links. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications icon so you don't miss out on future uploads, guys. Yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Look at it, gorgeous. I really like this, really like it. Tingles.